We we had to stop on the trail here. Amelia had to get out and clean the inside of the windshield because we didn't notice there's like even the slightest tiny little film on it. As you guys can see, the sun's really low, but it's blinding. Like he was actually having to put his head out the window to see. And the problem is that this whole area here, this isn't bad in the curves, but we literally can't see anything out there unless he's sticking it out. And this is fine here, but with boulders, you have to properly navigate over them, or you know, this thing is gonna have a problem, right? Plus, we need to know how close we are to the edge versus this. This, again, like I said, isn't too bad, but there's some parts where it's like a sheer drop off. So we gotta navigate and get out. We have to like see what's coming up, see what to turn. Is it going down over there?
No, it keeps going up, up, up.
Oh, it's going up, eh?
Yes, sir.
It's chilly morning.
Feels good. It feels good because the sun's out, right? So
yeah.
If the sun's out, the cold is nothing.
It doesn't have
the sun's not there and it's cold, then mentally you're like, how am I going to recover from this? You know,
yeah,
you
yeah.
just go stand in the sun
yeah.
you get that instant.
I remember that one of our first overnighters when we were frozen. As soon as that sun came up, yeah. Even though it was still cold out, we were like, oh my God, sun.
You just go out and you follow that, you know, the line of the sun.
Yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, we were walking out into the field just to be in the sun. We were like, please. The night sucked. That was like one of the worst nights.
Yeah.
So cold. All right, I think we move onward. It's just such a low sun right now, eh? Yeah. So hard to see.
Right into the face. All right, so the commitment to excellence is engaged. He is going to walk down there.
Yeah, and I think we're close to some bends around here too. Yeah,
so
I
wanted this on in case he falls with that camera. That's the main camera we're using.
All just for a 5 second
not shot. maybe 5 second shot.
Yeah.
Because he's wants to go, it goes down there, then goes up a straight cliff. He wants to get over here and film me as I drive across the screen here. Because, you know, you want to capture these areas that we're in and try and show you guys exactly what it is.
And
just
how hard it is to get here. Like,
yeah.
It's not just a simple drive. It's like, oh, well, you guys drove there. It's like, well,
yeah.
The average car is not.
We almost already went off a cliff twice because of the sun.
Yeah, that was not cool.
Remember, if you fall, save the camera. That looks real slippery, dude.
I know, I'm gonna slide.
Oh, jeez. It's like 12 feet down that he's doing right now. I'll get the winch. Sometimes it...
You got your pistol, eh?
I got it, yeah, I got it. Okay, so he's at the bottom of, this is actually a dry creek. It's a dry creek running left to right. That downhill is that way. But he's gone down to the bottom. Now he's working his way up the other side. That's very steep. You can see he's standing and reaching straight out to touch as he's climbing up. It's not, I was thinking those rocks right there. Yeah, because you're about head level with the road right now.
Yeah, it looks good.
Sucker. Just in case you fall, I'm gonna make sure I can review the footage a few times.
I followed it too. I think it was a good shot, nice and smooth.
Nice.
It literally was like 10 seconds.
Yeah.
Oh jeez. Alright,
if you walk down that way, but you're getting close to nastiness. Like a billy goat.
We'd be exhausted before we even get to her.
Yeah, got a couple miles to go.
And it's a lot harder again. 6,000 feet, you get winded super fast.
Yeah, I'm tired.
That's brutal. Oh, can we survive? Can we survive filming? So we're in the middle of
Creek bed?
trying to find, well, yeah, exactly that. Like, we're trying to find an ideal spot. Like, we found some spots which likely, you know, we're in the middle of nowhere. To get here, as you guys have seen in the video and what we show you, normal access is not, like, you gotta have a 4x4 to get in here, and the road that we're on, the one leading to this area, was barely used because there's a lot of stuff right across the road, which means no vehicles were coming through. But then all of a sudden, Meaty, in his Punisher Jeep, decides, oh, you can't see him though, decides to drive up. We're like driving, I'm like, is this a road? No, it's a creek bed. We're driving up a creek bed, which you can see is this thing here washing down all the way down into, like, in the crest going in there, and I'm like, this doesn't look like a road. Like, it's, you can tell that something has gone through, but it's called water. So we're definitely away from I don't know, normal people, which is good. We don't want people coming by here. Not that I think anyone's coming by here, especially this time of year. It's cold. Oh, it's a good thing we've got the Punisher Jeep though, or else you ain't getting in where we're getting in. So we think we found, oh, hold on. Sure don't have boogers on my mustache. So I think we found some really cool spots. 2 spots right on the top peaks. Right on the peak of the actual hill. Downside, it might be windy, so we might have to really put some effort into our camp, which is, you know, why we're here. But the views, the sun, we're gonna get the sun, first morning sun, which is really vital when it's cold out. You know what I mean? But the bad news is we have to keep going up that crazy looking creek bed. So this driving's about to get real, and I'm glad Meaty's driving, not me. Hey, Meaty.
Yes, sir.
Meaty! You can see we started building our campfire. Now we gotta always stay focused. There's a lot of things to do, very little amount of light that we're gonna have, and we have to get filming done. We have to build a you know, our base camp and everything like that.
Yeah.
So it's a lot of work, man. And you sweat and you get tired.
But it's still cold, like you.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know, it's in anything. You're moving around.
Yeah.
Strip some layers down, even though it's in about 38 degrees. It's still cold, but when you're moving around doing things, you don't want to be layered up.
No, no. As soon as you stop, that's when you feel the bite of the cold.
Yeah.
Roger, ground control. We have permission to take off. Alpha 1 to ground 0. You have clearance.
Clearance, Clarence.
Clearance, clearance. It's a bit windy right past those treetops too, dude. Woo, the wind. It's like a helicopter. It's lunchtime, lunch break for us. We got a lot of work done. It's deceiving how slow time goes when you're being productive. Although I think we were more exhausted by this time. Yeah, it's only 12:15 actually.
Yep.
So we got about, I'd say 4 hours of decent light left. 5 hours is when it's gonna start getting a bit dark, so we gotta get a move on. There's no, especially this time of year, being, you know, December, you don't have a lot of light, you know, and even when it's high noon or whatever, the sun is not directly above it, it's off there. The time it gets to around 2, it looks like an evening light. So we gotta vamonos, get stuff done, throw some energy down here. My lips, honestly, you know the movie, are your lips getting dry, me?
No.
I don't want to show you too much of the camp and everything like that right now. Although I know this is behind the scenes, but there's not much, you know, what you've seen. I just want to show you stuff that they don't get to see. But my lips are like super dry. Keeps reminding me of, what's that Denzel Washington movie where he's blind?
Oh, yeah, where he puts the cat oil?
Yeah, he puts the cat oil on his, well, what's that movie? Book of Eli. So he puts and I'm like, oh yeah, I don't ever put lip chap or chapstick or whatever it is on my lips ever. And up here, because it's so dry, you know, the wintertime, and because we're in Arizona, my lips are just caked. They're just constantly crusty. Anyway, we gotta go more filming. So we're not gonna film
this. How's it going? How you doing?
We're about to get dinner ready. We're gonna get dinner ready. We're eating a couple of these suckers here. We're gonna obviously review them in the actual video, which you would have seen already. But we figure we don't need to show us boiling water
again.
Again, yeah. I mean, we show it once. That's fine, right?
Welcome to Can We Survive? We'll show you how to boil water for days. They're really good at that.
Yeah.
So it's just so you guys know, it's like 4:45 p.m. It's about to drop below the mountains. So
yeah,
we've got
sun is really low.
Maybe 20 minutes of daylight.
Yeah.
So we thought we'd just heat this up because then we'll have some grub a dub dub.
Yeah, getting a little bit hungry. We want to do this while we have light because you're right. 20 minutes, half an hour, and then it's gonna start getting dark really fast. Like you can see, it's barely touching the trees right now, and we're at the top. I mean, we're at the highest point in this whole area.
Stop touching my trees.
You know what, honestly, if you guys are ever going camping, hiking, or whatever, and you're like, oh, are these actually good? You see these stoves and everything like that, the Jetboil. I have an MSR, one that's just as fast. It boils the water so quickly, it's ridiculous. They're so efficient.
Yeah, they work
I don't know how, whatever they designed them, but they work incredibly well.
It takes about a minute to boil 2 cups of water.
Yeah, how much do you have in there?
2 cups.
2 cups?
16 ounces.
All right, we're gonna time it. Sing us a song.
Should we start timing it? All right, let's time it. Let's see how fast this is. Ready? What? Okay, ready? Go. 1, 2.
Yeah.
It's almost.
It's already. It's
almost.
Look,
ready.
look.
Hold on, just. It's already doing the things from the bottom.
I can see the steam. These things are crazy efficient. They're really good, and you don't want to waste fuel. Like they're that efficient, right? Oh, did you not have it cranked right up?
No, I don't have it all the way.
Yeah, dude, Jetboil it. Jetboil. Product endorsement,
and
sponsor us.
These make, if you do, like, you can pack these real easy. These make the perfect amount. These are 16.9. Just leave a little, take a swig.
Just bring one, and then, oh, you don't have it here, but, or the jug, this jug. Yeah. Bring a thing of water, and then you just fill up the plastic. You don't have to bring like a whole case. They're just really good for measuring out, like for the mountain house,
right?
You know, 2 cups or whatever. They're really close to the amount, so it just makes it easier to measure without having to bring stupid measuring cups. Or you can just wing it.
Measuring cups are stupid. Boy, look at, you see it shaking?
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
I'm like, rock, Jeep, rock.
Watch, you don't burn.
See that?
Yeah, boiling already. They're so awesome.
It's a no joke boil.
No joke. It's the morning. I would say good morning, but that would be pushing it. Yet again, we're just getting breakfast prepped for the final segment of this episode. What are we having? What's on tap, my friend?
Well, for the first time ever, we're gonna try a scrambled egg and bacon freeze dried.
Oh, I can't wait.
I'm not sure how that's gonna go.
That looks poop-tastic.
That'll cost you.
That's gonna cost you. Oh yeah, again, Jetboil. Got my spoon. So yeah, as you'll see, I mean, we talk about it in the video. This is probably our second worst night of sleep. I think the first one was by far worse, like when we were in the mountains, eh?
Yeah.
When we were there. Just for this one here, this one wasn't bad because we had heat, you know, like it was just, but it's so deadly quiet. Every sound, you start seeing things, you start hearing things, you know.
It's like I can't sleep more than like a half an hour, then I'm up.
Yeah.
A half an hour, then I'm up. And I keep looking at my watch, like, oh my God. I just want to see light. I want to see it get light, and I get up and I'm gonna get out.
Wait, let me get out of here.
I am out of here.
Yeah. Well, that was what it was like. It was like every time I got up, you know, the thing is we were warm, but you're warm inside these, you know, the sleeping bags and everything, and then the second, you know, if you gotta go pee, you gotta get out of that warm cocoon to go in the cold. And it's like, then the way that the sleeping bags work is they trap the heat and they keep going in, so when you come back, all the heat's gone and it's cold again. And I'm like, ugh. I don't usually drink enough water, and I did, and he's like, oh, drink lots of water, drink lots of water. And so last night, every like 45 minutes, I'm like, oh my God, I gotta go pee again. So while I was warm, while I was in it, it was like in segments, and you barely sleep. Most of the time you're turning around or you feel a really cold draft, because it's cold. Like, it's really cold out. I mean, I know it doesn't look it, but it's 27 degrees Fahrenheit. So I don't know what that is Celsius, but
it's under 0.
It's cold. And then we hear things, and you know, you're in a strange environment. You know that there's mountain lion, you know that there's bear, you know that there's coyotes and
jaguars.
Yeah, I mean, hopefully they don't hunt us.
I saw one walk through camp last night with a headlamp.
You'll have to see it, or maybe did you see it in the video? Oh, did we lose that footage? Well, we're packed up, ready to go. I don't even know how Meaty got up here, to be honest with you. Like, we are not on a path, we are not on anything. Like, he literally just, I don't even know. Hey, where did you drive up through? Like, seriously? What? You went over that bush? Yeah. Oh my God. See, this is what no one else has seen. Oh, straight through there. So like, there's no path, like this is just forest. Luckily it's open, and I think he went through there. Down at the end, I'm not gonna go all the way down there, but it goes down here and follows in. When we were down here and we were talking about the pathway, you know, how it was a creek bed, the creek bed is down that way, and he literally had to go up on an embankment like that. So luckily for me, I wasn't in there at the time. Oh, there's this mustache. Make sure there's no, you know, stuff in there for you to go, oh my goodness. So this is gonna be interesting. Chilly morning, it's good. It was a good trip. And now I have to go home. Well, not go home, I have to go back. I'm into Meaty's place and call the Canadian Embassy in LA because I lost my passport. Yeah, can we survive? Can we survive the concrete jungle of LA? Next time on Can We Survive? Anyway, that's it. Hope you guys enjoyed this trip. It was again, it was a lot of fun. It was also a lot of learning for us. There was some cool things. I liked the fact that I saw a tarantula.
Yeah.
It wasn't like a huge one. It was the first time I've ever seen a tarantula in the wild, so that was really cool for me.
3 deer.
Yeah, the deer and everything like that. And the tree squirrels are actually very different looking tree squirrels than squirrels up north. Very different, like just weird pointy, like their head, the color, the ears. You know, I'm sure they would have been delicious.
Yeah.
Maybe next time. Maybe next time we'll get one. I'm gonna keep on trying. Every time we do this, I'm gonna keep on trying to get something. That's part of it, right? Always learning, always improving, always trying new things. And the good thing about this too is Meaty and I were able to talk about a lot of other things that we can bring to the channel, you know, that we'll bring individually, not through you guys or anything like that. These big trips, you know, we need your help, and that's why we've done this, and we, again, thank you so much for doing that. But we've got a lot of other stuff planned for individual stuff to keep the channel alive, to keep more content, or else, you know, 1 video a month probably isn't enough. You want more, we want more, so we're gonna bring more to it. Thank you guys so much for everything you've done for us.